My hand dives into my pocket once more. This time, I quickly navigate to the texting menu before I have a chance to change my mind again. Hanako, if you want to talk, I'll be at the park in town for a while. Fighting a last measure of doubt, I thumb in my message to Hanako and press the button to send it. And now, I wait. My part in this had been fulfilled. What needs to happen now is for Hanako to make the decision. It would be meaningless for me to drag her here. She needs to decide for herself whether she wants to meet me. The apple juice from the vending machine tastes awfully bitter as I swirl it down. My grip on the cane has caused it to dent slightly in the middle. It shouldn't be this tense, but it's probably inevitable. Hanako is dear to me. What happened to the last couple of days put a lot of pressure on both of us. The idea of losing all the progress we made and coming closer to one another and losing our friendship as a whole is deeply unsettling. But even then, I still don't know how close we are. We may have had, but before that, all I knew us to be was friends. Maybe we were more than that, but if so, I never realized it. Maybe that's why I felt so uneasy right now. I don't understand Hanako, despite all the time we spent together. The minutes are ticking by, and I have no idea whether she'll show up. Ah, my heart. Okay. He's how? I pause for a moment, almost not believing that I'm hearing the voice I am hearing. I drop the can and stand up with a start. Hanako. We look at each other for a few seconds before Hanako becomes too embarrassed to maintain eye contact and begins to nervously fiddle with the roughly cut lock of her hair covering the side of her face. When I went to see Hanako in a room by myself after a breakdown, I had no idea what to say. That was fine. Then, all either of us wanted was each other's presence. Now though, I feel like I need to talk to her directly. I want to break down this wall between us before it forces us apart for good. Hanako, what we did that night, how should I interpret this? Hanako stops playing with her hair and looks at me, her head cast slightly downwards. She looks ashamed, which is probably a good mirror of how I would look now if I weren't so concerned. I thought you might eventually go away if I was someone you needed to protect. I thought if I let you do that, you might see me as someone more than that. My first reaction is disbelief. But I did do it with her. After all, I had plenty of opportunities where I could have stopped things. Stepped back and questioned what we were doing. In the end, though, I didn't. A horrible feeling rises in the pit of my stomach. She offered herself to me because of what she thought I wanted. And now, it feels like I took advantage of her. She may have been willing, but only under false premises. I've never been good at hiding my emotions from physically showing, and now it's no different. Hanako looks down once more, a strange mixture of depression, regret, and sickness went into her face. So, she did that because she thought we were getting separated after her panic attack. So Hanako let Hisao do that because she thought we were getting separated after the panic attack. And she didn't want to be just somebody I wanted to protect. She wanted to be something more. She wanted to be something more than somebody I had to protect. Thick silence hangs in the air, save for the breeze flowing through the trees around us. I knew you couldn't look at me that way. Hanako's words are said in little more than a whisper, seemingly directed just as much as herself to me. In what way? What do you mean? I'll be right back. All I ever was to you was a useless person, just someone to protect, someone like a child. I wanted to be more than you than that, but after so long, I got used to it. The tone of her voice is unlike any I've heard her use before. She sounds disgusted, not at me, but at herself. After I came out of my room, I saw that you had started drifting away. I felt like I was going to lose you because you wanted somebody you could have that kind of relationship with. You were more quiet in school than before, and you were getting on so well with Yoko. I thought that I might lose you. She thought I was bored of her because I wanted a romantic relationship? But we're friends, right? I wouldn't just abandon you like that, even if what you're saying was true. I'll be right back. Friendship was something I thought I'd given up on. I stopped believing in others after what happened after the accident. Before the accident happened, I got on well with people and other children. I didn't have many friends, but I didn't mind, because I treasured the ones that I had. Afterwards, though, I was called names by the others and teased a lot. It hurt really deeply. The teachers tried to help me, but they couldn't do much, and even many of them recoiled just at the sight of me. Among those calling me names and teasing me were the ones that I thought were my closest friends. From then on, I believed that it didn't matter if nobody else acknowledged me. All my existence ever did was make people troubled after all. It was easier if I just didn't exist. But after meeting Lilly, and then you, I tried, but I couldn't make myself think that way again. All that time, she didn't trust me. She thought, just like everyone else in her life had, that she was worthless. Someone to throw away once I got bored of being with her. That hurts. That's the one kind of person I never ever wanted to be. Never ever wanted to be seen as. Because I know better than most just how terrible it feels to be thrown away by those who I thought liked me. She's cracking from the memories she bringing up. I feel useless, completely unable to console her. In a strange way though, I am almost thankful that she's allowing me to notice. The wall between us is going away, even if it hurts so badly to bring it down. Hanako, if you just told me. Was I wrong? Of course you. She wasn't. Hanako wasn't wrong. It's difficult to force myself to admit this, but I know that trying to deny it is pointless. To me, and to Lilly, she was someone we tried to protect. She had become to me what I'd become to my friends after my heart attack. A broken person. I liked her, possibly even loved her, but I never acted on that precisely because I thought she was so fragile. I mean, I don't look at you that way now. I got worried about you after what happened to you in class, and I thought I should try to protect you. I'm back. When you locked yourself in the room, though, I got afraid. I thought you rejected me, and it forced me to think a lot about different things. I wasn't rejecting you. She blurted out with an almost scared tone to her voice, taking me off guard. She quickly becomes embarrassed by her outburst before clenching her fist and working through what she wants to say in her mind. I wouldn't ever do that to you. I wouldn't ever do that. Not to you. Even though I was scared, even though I tried to push you away, you still tried to get closer to me. I locked myself away because I was just a burden to you, to Lilly, to everyone. Every birthday was the same. Everyone doing their best to pretend that I mattered. Everyone pretending everything was alright for that one day of the year. I didn't want to exist, but they wouldn't let me. Even after meeting Lilly, everything was the same. I was as useless as I'd always been, unable to do anything for her, or for myself. I didn't want to be the same to you. Lilly and I were completely wrong. Even from what she said, everything we did for her, it would have only made her feel worse. Even what little I thought I had read about her was a complete misjudgment. After you locked yourself in your room, I decided to try and work out my past as well, and sort out my future. I didn't know how to deal with the things I'd lost by coming to Hanako, so I was trying to sort them out myself. I thought it would help us become better friends if I did that. Silence hangs in the air again. I try to keep looking at her, but I can't. I feel really low, and though I want to apologize, I don't know how I possibly could. I hear her take a deep breath and only look back at her after hearing her drop to the ground. The sound of her crying breaks my heart. I know I'm responsible for this, and I know that I can't do anything to help her. If Hanako feels ashamed, then I feel all the more so. I rush to her as tears continue to roll down her cheeks, unabated, wrapping up my arms around her. I don't care how I must look anymore. I just want to be close to her right now. I'm sorry, Hisao. I messed up everything. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm the one that should be sorry. I was meddling around behind your back and I never told you anything. This is making me cry, man. I can feel my grip tightening on Hanako as my vision moves. I can't be bothered trying to hold back now. I have to force my words out as a lump begins to stick in my throat. This is really the truly feels episode. To tell you the truth, Hanako, I was scared. First time since my heart attack, I was really scared. Hisao? I lost so much when I came to Yamako. I was depending on you more than I ever thought I did. Even now, I still have that hole inside me. After losing my entire life and everyone I know, the thought of losing you as well. But I'm just as useless. You're my friend, Hanako. No, you're more than that. I love you, Hanako. I love you so much that the thought of losing you frightened me so much. This is bad. I'm really letting all of this out. I can't bring myself to look at her face right now. I'm sorry, Hisao. I can't help feeling a bit happy for so long. That's what I've wanted to hear. The last of the floodgates break, the sound of her crying permeating in the air as her body chucks against mine. We hold each other tightly, connected. I'm sorry for all the pauses in this video. There's so much stuff has been happening. I don't want to even break up this. I don't know how things are going to be like after this. Right now, though, I don't care. There's no other person in the world that either of us could possibly share these memories and emotions with. Nobody. The feels, man. After dropping the dirtied can into a bin next to the bench, I take a seat beside Hanako. She puts away that handkerchief I gave her to clean herself up, which hasn't helped much. Which again, I doubt I look much more presentable. Even now, I feel emptied and a bit embarrassed after letting my emotions out in public like that. It's not a bad sensation, though. I think Hanako feels the same way, too. Have you calmed down a bit? Yes, thank you. For a while, we just sit and take our time before talking again to one another. We both need a little time to collect ourselves. The weather's nice at this time of year. Yeah, it is. Close my eyes for a moment, relishing the feeling of the sun's heat and the cool breeze against my face. The weather really is nice today. Really, really nice. You know, I don't really want to go back to classes right now, do you? She shakes her head as she finishes wiping her eyes with her cuff. The small smile she gives is nice, and it's a reminder of how honest it can be. Smiling for other people might be a completely normal, everyday thing, but for Hanako, though, she smiles so rarely, so sincerely that each and every time she does it, I feel a sense of relief and happiness. I'm sorry for everything. It's okay. I think we both have a bit to be sorry for. I know that I'm too shy. I know you don't want me to be. I don't think I can. You can change, Hanako. I know that because in the time I've known you, you've already changed. To be honest, just being able to sit here and talk to you like this means that you've changed a lot since we first met. But I can't be like that for anyone else. I don't have plans for after school ends either. Hanako's confidence begins to slide down again, but I think that now I can finally talk to her as an equal. I can do it because I know that we're just the same in so many ways. Just give yourself time, and I think you'll be able to achieve what you want. No, I'm sure that you'll be able to do it. I can see you've been trying, and I have faith in you. And you can depend on me if you need someone to support you. You know. But I can't ask that from you. You can't, because that's exactly what I'm asking of you. I'm going through the same thing, you know. It's called love. Hanako smiles before I get off the bench and dust myself off. She does the same in short measure. I'm kinda hungry. Want to grab something to eat? She nods vigorously. The way she's smiling, the way she's acting, even just the general air she gives off. I feel like this is the first time I've seen her genuinely happy. We both make our way out to the streets, walking beside each other. Hisao? Yeah? I think I don't really understand you. I don't think I understand you either, but I believe that's fine though. There's not a single hint of despair in our voices. Not understanding each other is not only natural. The walls we set up between ourselves couldn't possibly be broken down in a single day. But that's fine, as long as we take it day by day and try to understand one another. I think everything will be okay. As we walk down the streets, though, Hanako's eyes flicked to my face and back to the street repeatedly. Something on your mind? You look restless. She slows before stopping completely. When I turn to meet her, she takes a long, deep breath, looking in my face intently. This expression, I saw it once before on her face, just once when I accidentally surprised her in a room. I think I have something I need to give you. What is it? You don't have to be so evasive about it. I wanted to give you this for a long time, long time, but now that I need to, it's too embarrassing. Don't worry, I'll accept whatever it is. She gives a sweet, bashful smile before taking my shoulder in her hand. Then please, accept my first gift to you, Hisao. Hanako? Aww. The legit first kiss. My eyes are tearing up. This is so beautiful. It was so beautiful. The feels. And that's the end of Hanako's route. The good ending. Give him all of these people should be congratulated. Give them Emmys, give them every kind of award known to man. Game of the year. This is beautiful. This is truly beautiful. I've never done the other routes, and I don't even want to do the bad routes. I definitely want to do Hanako's good ending for the beta. This is beautiful. I can't say anything. Look at the art on the I forgot what it's called. Hanako. Four Leaf Studios, man. Oh man. The feel is just must stop myself. Well, it's end for this. Hanako out.